Yeah, it's main man again. Lucky Lance, you found yourself to perhaps the most bizarre and wonderful Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube channel you could ever find. How you got here, I don't know, but I'm Lucky Lance. I'm the self-proclaimed, self-appointed leader of Team Last Best Hope. I drink beer, play Yu-Gi-Oh! Open up Yu-Gi-Oh! I play other card games. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is my favorite and my expertise. Hashtag scholar. Is there a hashtag scholar out there? I don't have a Twitter. I don't have any social media. I guess the closest thing I have to social media, nobody even knows about this channel, it seems like. So it's like, is this really social media? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I like to drink beer. I like to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I like to open up Yu-Gi-Oh! I do it all. Thanks for stopping by. I got a good box opening I got to get to in a second, but I got to tell you about a sponsor I got. Give me $25 to help keep the lights on, pay for these packs, pay for the beer, pay for the mortgage. You know, help me out a little bit. I'm from a small little mountain town called Ravensdale. Ain't much out here, but I'm not that far away from the city slicker life, so I get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In person. I just played a regional a couple weeks ago, and I got another regional coming up in Salem, Oregon. I'm taking my jalopy Celica, who needs a new alternator put in it, and I'm going to drive it all the way to Salem and hope I can make it there and back. Worst comes to worst, I'll just pay like 10 grand for a tow, right? Now, somebody will jump start me. It just needs a jump if the battery starts failing. Put a new battery in it. Needs a new alternator now. Dog just snorted. So, my new sponsor is Chuck's Pick Me Up. Folks, I know it happens to the best of us. You ever feel a little bit down? You ever feel a little bit sad? Things aren't going the way you want them to go. Things turned out worse than you thought they were going to. It happens to all of us, you know. You go into that regional thinking, yeah, I should be able to go 6-2, and instead you go 4-4 or worse. You sit down across from your opponent in the 8th round, and you're like, all I got to do is win this, and I've got an invite to Nats. And you're playing, you know, the best deck. You're playing, you know, whatever. Damn. What's going on? You're interrupting my sponsor, dog. Why are you digging? Anyways, you sit down, you're playing the best deck. You're playing, like, I don't know, let's go with Orcus Danger right now. And your opponent, you have found out from earlier, is playing Magical Musketeer. And you think, well, that's weird. Magical Musketeer all the way up here. Table 12. Last round. Well, should be an interesting game, but I should have the advantage. I'm playing Orcus Danger. That might be the best deck. And you proceed to brick, or your opponent seems to have amazing top decks, or just the right perfect hand and outs to everything you do, and you lose. You don't get that invite. You don't get a little pat on the back. You go home sad, wondering what you're even doing with your life. That's where you call Chuck. You give Chuck a ring and he'll bring you over a beer. That's right. The beer is free, $3 delivery, but again, the beer is free. $3 for Chuck to show up and hand you a cold 12-ounce beer of his choosing. Normally a lager. No, I did not get this beer from him because this is bigger than a 12-ounce. You know, he only gives out 12-ounce beers. But anyways, you can call him up when you're feeling depressed, sad, and suicidal, and he will give you a beer. So if you're depressed because you don't got any beer, well, give Chuck a call. If you're depressed because your wife just left you, is taking the kids and everything else, well, give Chuck a call. He'll give you a beer. I'll fix everything beer. Fixes a lot of things in my life. I even got it on my hat. So thanks, Chuck, for the $25. I'll give you a call sometime. My life's really good. I'm rarely ever depressed. If I am depressed, what gets me out of my depression is thinking about other people who are worse off than me. Guys that don't have houses, that don't own cars, don't have girlfriends, don't have a good job, like everything I got. I'm like, man, their life sucks. My life's pretty fucking good. So thanks, Chuck. Really appreciate $25. He is swarmed in business. I mean, he's delivering beer everywhere. I don't know how he stays in business delivering beer, but good for him. What an entrepreneur. Alright guys, so if you read the title, you know what's going on. I got a special box. I got Ancient Millennium, Legendary Duelist Ancient Millennium. Really like this box, actually, because it has Pegasus on the front. I believe this is the only box with Pegasus on it. Yeah, it is, because usually a Duelist Pack. I know the next Duelist Pack we're getting, I think, has Bakura on it, and that's pretty fucking sick. And then they've got another set coming out. They just announced today where Fire Fist is going to be the main archetype they're going to be. They're going to do a Link monster, a new Ritual monster. I mean, Fire Fist is coming back, baby. Which, you know what that means, folks. Get your overworks ready. That card is so good against Fire Fist. Like, that's an insanely good card against Fire Fist. You just flip that over and all their monsters die. It's fucking awesome. Anyways, Legendary Duelist, Ancient Millennium. The duelists in this were Maximum Pegasus, Bandit Keith, Weevil Underwood. I think that was it. Those are the main guys. There's probably some other ones. Oh, and Crowler. Whatever his name was. Crowler. It wasn't Alistair Crowler, was it? Like, I don't remember. But anyways, there's Ancient Gear in here. In fact, that's the best card to pull is an Ancient Gear Fusion. All the Ultra Rares are good. I love to get a Millennium Eyes Restrict. That's like my favorite card out of this set. Good cards in this set. This set has become extremely collectible, actually. Any Duelist Pack usually does, but this one has become exceptionally collectible because there's actually popular cards in this, I guess. I mean, Millennium Eyes Restrict's a good card. But they're all good looking, and we'll see what I get. I mean, I'd love to get an Ancient Gear Fusion. I've only pulled one ever, I think. I'm not sure. But amazingly, this box is worth a lot of money. I still have a few of these laying around, so I figured, what the hell, open one. I did decide on this like months ago, and then I just looked on the internet the other day to see what these are going for, because I heard these are pretty rare, and I was shocked to see that an unopened box is like $200 now, which is insane considering I think my shop was selling these for like $55 after like a month to get rid of these things. And I picked up a whole bunch of them from them, so I'm glad I did. Everybody wins, right? Alright guys, so I'm pretty excited. It's a 36-pack box, not a foil in every pack, 5 cards per pack, only guaranteed a rare. Some good shit. This beer's good. Anyway, I'm going to go over yonder. I'm going to rip that packaging off. I'm going to drink some more beer. And, you know, if you're ever depressed, doctors and psychiatrists and medical analysts will tell you that drinking beer is not the way to get out of depression. Well, they might be right, but you know what we're going to do? I'm actually in a really good mood, so this is the hell with them. We're going to get drunk! It's gone in here. Legendary Duelist, the only box with Maximilian Pegasus, who over in Japan is Pegasus J. Crawford. I'm excited. Let's get right to opening. Hopefully this is a good box. I think every Ultra is good except for maybe the a Barrel Dragon, which I'm sure to pull one, I'm sure. Oh, there's a Barrel Dragon. That's to be about how it goes. Come on, what the hell? The box wouldn't open there. All right, here we go. Guys, tell me what your favorite card from this set is that's not a reprint, a new card. Don't be silly and be like, you know, like in that, some other sets like Allure of Darkness, and people are like, Allure of Darkness, Ojama match. Lots of Ojamas, I'm sure. Forgot Panzer Dragon was in here. That's a good common. Did Panzer Dragon finally get a foil? I hope he did. That's a good card. We got Metamorphosed Insect Queen and Ancient Gear Frame. Oh god, there's a lot of text for an ugly bug monster. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned by a card effect. If another insect monster on the field, your opponent cannot target insect monsters you control with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. At the end of the damage step, if this card attacked, you contribute one monster. This card can attack an opponent's monster again in a row. Once per turn during the end phase, you can special summon one insect monster token, Insect Earth, level 1, attack 100, defense 100. So basically it's just a double attack Insect Queen. I think it's got the same stats and everything. It's been a while since I looked at original Insect Queen. What set was that out of? I have a feeling that's out of a specialty thing. Like, I don't think Insect Queen was ever released in a regular set. Maybe like a Dark Legends or some Dark Beginnings it was. Ancient Gear Fusion! Okay, alright. Oh, and a BM4 Blast Biter. I like the artwork on that. Alright, there we go. Third pack in, I get the best card to pull. Ancient Gear Fusion. Look at that. That's crazy looking. All them gears and machine parts going together in that big brouhaha. That's a word. If you want to impress somebody, say brouhaha. I like that word. Alright, Fusion Summon 1 Ancient Gear Fusion Monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. If you use Ancient Gear Golem or Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound you control as fusion material, you can also use monsters from your deck as material. Pretty good. That's actually really good. Anytime you can fuse from your deck, that's one hell of a good card. Remember old Shaddoll Fusion? If they had an extra deck monster, boom. Parasite Paranoid. You forget how good Shaddolls were there when they first came out. Like, that shit was mad good. Thousand Eyes Restrict, nice common. Pinch Hopper. Pinch Hopper's in here. When this card is you control a center of the graveyard, you can special summon 1 insect monster from your hand. Old Pinch Hopper, Ancient Gear Frame. What's the one that can attack directly? Lagool? Is that the insect monster can attack directly? Is he in this set? I hope he is. I want to read him again. Make sure he can attack directly. Pinch Hopper, Instant Fusion, good common. Ojama Simulation. Ojama Simulation, I guess how you're supposed to say it. Alright. Let's keep on rolling. Mimicat, good rare, really. I mean, this card was expensive at Dragon Legend 2. That's like the best card you could pull, I think, was Mimicat. In the anime, it was Doppelganger. I thought that was hilarious. This Doppelganger is German for, like, you know, duplicate, I think. This is what Mimicat does. Turns into a Toon Monster, too. It's a pretty sweet card. When you read that card, it's pretty cool. Oja Magic. Rainbow Overdragon and Corrosive Scales. This is inspired by that episode where Yugi has to defeat Weevil, and Weevil says that every time his ultimate great moth flaps its wings, it reduces the attack of his Gaia the Dragon champion, and it's pretty sick. And they made another card, I don't know, I don't think it's in the set, where, remember how Yugi kills ultimate great moth, is he sets the forest on fire with the Burning Land card, which reduces the bug's attack, insect attack. Then he gets this field super wet, and then he summons Skull, who uses electrical-based attacks to supercharge its attack against the ultimate great moth. It's pretty crazy. Like, that shit was nuts. Alright, Rainbow Overdragon. This card is always treated as an ultimate crystal monster or card. Must be either fusion summon or special summon by attributing 1 level 10 ultimate crystal monster, in which case you do not use polarization. Once per turn, you can banish 1 crystal beast monster from your graveyard. This card gains attack equal to the banished monsters until the end of this turn. Quick effect. You can tribute this fusion summon card. Shuffle all cards on the field into the deck. Not bad. Tough to summon. I like that, though. It's like an evenly matched that shuffles everything back. Nah, it's not as good as Silva. Silva's so good. Barrel Dragon, Panzer Dragon, Oja Match. Remember how good Silva's like discard effect is if your opponent makes you discard? You take 2 cards from their hand and put them back on the bottom of the deck, I think it is. Or do they shuffle them? I think it's in the bottom. That card's nuts. Another Panzer Dragon, nice. Oh, Vortex Trooper, cool. Drama Simulation. Remember Vortex Trooper became really popular again with Metal Foes. People would pop it, draw a card, get a card. Good shit. People used to use it in Exodia too, Vortex Trooper. It's good old days. Vortex Trooper Exodia. Time Machine, another Vortex Trooper. Arm Dragon Catapult Cannon. My god, look at that weird shit. And another BM4 Blast Spider. Must first be special summoned from your extra deck. During a duel, you special summon both the above cards by banishing the above cards from your field and or graveyard. You do not use polymerization. My god. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects with the same name as any banished card. Once per turn during your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can banish 1 card from your deck or extra deck face up, banish all cards your opponent controls and in their graveyard. Yeah, another ridiculous boss monster they'll probably never see play, just like Rainbow Overdragon. Powerful, but impossible to summon. Or is it? Armed Dragon level 7. Tomb Kingdom, another really good rare. Tomb Kingdom. What was the, I think they actually made the card a long time ago. Shining Palace or something that makes all Toon monsters gain 500 attack. Remember that shit? That was crazy in the anime. That was so cool when Yugi beat Pegasus. We got Armed Dragon level 7, Ojama Pajama. That's a good one there. It's a well-named card. Good artwork on it for its name. Rainbow Bridge. That's a good ultra rare there. Parasite Paranoid. I like it because it's not much reading for me to do. Add 1 Crystal Spell or Trap card from your deck to your hand. Boom, boom, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Too bad I have that Thundering Colossus on the field, and so that card's just dead in your hand. Good luck, sir. Good luck. Let's see, here we go. Time Machine's like in every pack. Thousand Eyes Restrict, Illusionist, Faceless Magician. What's the original card? Is it just Illusionist Magician, I think is the original card, the vanilla monster? Cool, they actually made an effect monster out of it. Appreciate that. Excuse me, I apologize. Ultimate Crystal Magic, alright. And a Drama Simulation. Give me a second here, okay. When your Crystal Beast monster is destroyed by battle, you can send 7 Crystal Beast cards with different names from your hand and deck and or face up on the field of the graveyard. Special summon 1 Ultimate Crystal Fusion monster from your extra deck. This is treated as a fusion summon. If a face up Ultimate Crystal monster you control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Place any number of Crystal Beast monsters from your graveyard face up in your spell and trap zone as continuous spells. That's a pretty good card, really. Will we ever see Crystal Beast played competitively? You know, I don't think so. Alright. This is a never-ending box here, it feels like. It's like, damn, I still got a few left on this side. Instant Fusion, Corrosive Scales. Instant Fusion's been reprinted so much in the last few years. And we don't even have Norden anymore, which thank God. But, you know, you can still make that Relinquished. Either one of the Relinquished now. Or Restrict, I mean. Relinquished, that's a fusion monster. Litter Removal, Wormhole Dragon. Insect Queen, there it is. Yeah. Oh, no, it's bigger. The new Insect Queen's bigger. This thing's 2224. Okay. Ojama Pajama. Remember that show? Banana in Pajama. Bananas in Pajamas. That's the only part of that show I remember. It was a little scene song right there. I never watched it. I just see the intro and I changed the channel as a little kid. I'd be like, I'm going outside to play. Panzer Dragon. Relinquished. Corrosive Scales again. A lot of Corrosive Scales. You only to play Ultimate Great Moth. I think I get 4 Ultra Rares out of this. So I think I got 2 more coming. So probably got 2 Ultras and 4 more Supers. Wormbait. Ojama Pajama. That's the only ones I've gotten in their last like 6 packs. It's Ojama Pajama and Corrosive Scale. Alright. We got Millennium Illusionist, not bad. Ojama Match. Oja Match. Millennium Illusionist. Wasn't this a vanilla monster too? I don't remember. Quick effect, you can discard this card and target 1 effect monster your opponent controls. Equip that target to an Eyes Restrict Fusion monster relinquished you control, as it was equipped by that monster's effect. If an Eyes Restrict Fusion monster or relinquished is special summoned, add this card from your graveyard to your hand. This is not optional. I like how they put that in there. It doesn't say you can. It just says this is not optional. Like, duh, no shit. You can only use this effect, each effect of Millennium Illusionist once per turn. That's actually pretty cool. So they try to kill your relinquished. The equipped material from it falls off, goes to the grave, and you can just send this to your grave and equip another card to it. Not a bad card design, really, for what the relinquished cards do. I mean, if you're talking about support for an archetype that's old, and you actually make it worthwhile, I think that's probably the best they could have come up with. That isn't, like, outrageous. Oh, Pegasus is in here. Illusionist Faceless Magician. So far, good-ass box. Good-ass box, and good bass box, too. You know, every guy's ever gone bass fishing? I never have, because I'm not from a bass state. I'm from a trout state. Ojama Simulation. Man, there's a lot of Ojama cards in this. Yeah, I love to go trolling for rainbow trout, you know, brook trout, cutthroat trout, brown trout. I just love fishing for trout. I just don't really have time to do it, and it really pisses me off. I need to quit playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And start trout fishing more. Proton Blast! There's a terrible super rare. Good artwork, though. Engineer frame. Good artwork on this, though. Terrible, undesirable card. But once per turn, if an activated card effect tosses coins immediately after the results, apply the following effects depending on the number of heads. 1, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. 2+, destroy 1 card your opponent controls. 3+, look at your opponent's hand and discard 1 card from that hand. When an effect is activated that tosses a coin 2 or more times, you can banish this card from your graveyard, treat all the results as heads. Trying to help out old Barrel Dragon. They should combine Barrel Dragon and Boral Dragon together. Like, what do they call it? Barrel Boral Sword Dragon. That'd be sick. Another Panzer Dragon. Parasite Paranoid. Remember when Ancient Gear Golem was so cool when it first came out? In Ancient Millennium. Not Ancient Millennium. Whatever it's called. BM4 Blast Spider. I used to like Launcher Spider a lot. I think is he a 1 or 2 tribute monster? I don't remember. But that was one of my favorite monsters when I was a kid. Just looked cool. Another Thousand Eyes Parasite Paranoid. I'd love to get the Millennium Eyes Restrict. I've got one of the 2 cover monsters. Not Ancient Gear Fusion I wouldn't bitch about, but I would love to get the Millennium Eyes Fusion monster. Millennium Eyes Restrict. There's Thousand Eyes, of course. Ah, Desperado Barrel Dragon. That's the worst altar you can get. Ojama Pajama. Desperado Barrel Dragon. It's not even nearly as cool looking as regular Barrel Dragon. It's alright. If a face-up Dark Machine monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Wow. Once per turn during the battle phase, quick effect, you can toss a coin 3 times, destroy face-up monsters on the field up to the number of heads. And there's always 3 heads, draw 1 card. This card can not attack the turn this effect is activated. This card is sent to the graveyard. You can add 1 level summon or lower monster as coin tossing effects from your deck to your hand. So basically, if they destroy Barrel Dragon, you special summon this guy. If they destroy this guy, you get another Barrel Dragon. Bandit Keith is ready with his Barrel Dragons. Plus, he's a filthy cheater. Brings great shame to America. But he's so awesome that he brings great pride to America. I mean, he's like 6'10" and muscle bound and wears sunglasses and has an American flag bandana on his head. God, that's almost as patriotic as Guile. Heavy Metal Raiders. I see what you're doing there, Illusionist Faceless Magician. Remember in that song, Born to be Wild? Heavy Metal Thunder. That's a good-ass song by Steppenwolf. I remember when I went to go see Justice League. People were like, the main villain, Steppenwolf. I'm like, the fucking band? And they're like, no, Steppenwolf from the comics. And then I'm like, oh, okay, the hunter guy. And I went and saw the movie, and that wasn't fucking Steppenwolf. I don't know who that was. It was some jobber named Steppenwolf, apparently. And I'm like, what the hell? That's not Steppenwolf. Anyways, I like Metal Raiders, second set ever. Probably my favorite set of all time, just because it's classic. The first time each Dark Machine monster you control would be destroyed by battle each turn, it is not destroyed, and if you took battle damage from that battle, it gains that much attack after damage calculation, keeps that attack as long as this card is on the field. Once per turn, if a monster you control that was originally a Dark Machine destroys the cards on the field by battle or card effect, you can still summon 1 Dark Machine monster from your hand. That's crazy. It's got Metal Zoa on there as reference to its originally was a Dark Machine. So, if monster you control that was originally Dark Machine destroyed. So I guess Metal Zoa wouldn't work because you got to use regular Zoa, and regular Zoa is not a Dark Machine. It's a Dark, right? Dark Fiend. So that's weird. They don't want you using Metal Zoa with it. You'd think it'd be just Dark Machine, but whatever. All in Ancient Gear Golem. This is one of the last cards to be reprinted, by the way, folks. That was good. Finally got reprinted after a long time. Blast Sphere. That's a good-ass retro pack secret. Ancient Gear Frame. Gotten a lot of those. So I should be done with the Ultras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more Supers, I think. Limb Removal. Back at 3, right? That's scary. God damn. Limb Removal at 3. If there ever becomes a machine deck that gets out of control, I guarantee you Limb Removal will be a 3 of in it. Relinquished. Old Blast Spider. I'm always waiting for Bandit Keith's monsters to gain that effect where machine monsters are unaffected by spell cards and cannot be destroyed by battle or targeted or affected by spellcaster monsters. That'd be insane. Insect Queen. Elusive Faceless Magician. It's a good box so far. Let's see if I can do any better. Got another Armed Dragon Catapult Cannon and Ojama Simulation. Excuse me. Must be special summoned from the extra deck. During a duel, you special summon both the above cards by banishing the above cards from your field and or graveyard. You do not use polymerization. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects with the same name as any banished card. Once per turn during your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can banish one card from your deck or extra deck, face up, banish all cards your opponent controls and in their graveyard. Really sweet effect. That's really good, but it ain't gonna happen, folks. Is there one good super rare I don't have? I can't think of any. I know yeah, I gotta get that Megaton Golem. That'd be a good one. Oh, I got another Ultra. All right, Cocoon of Ultra Evolution and Ancient Gear Frame. Okay, well, this is not a bad card to pull. I did not get the Millennium Restrict, though. Tribute one insect monster from either field equipped with an equipped card, and if you do, special summon one insect monster from your deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. During your main phase, you can banish both this card from your graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one insect monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, then draw one card. You can only use this effect of Cocoon of Ultra Evolution once per turn. I don't know about that card. It's okay. Last pack, can I get something higher than a rare? Is it possible that I got an extra Ultra? Can I get a super here? No, I got an Yugioh match. So, folks, I think that was a really successful box. That's 5 Ultras. I think I'm only supposed to get 4. Maybe I'm supposed to get 5, I don't know, but I'm really satisfied with the Ultras. They're all good, like, well, except for the Desperado Barrel Dragon. That sucked. I wish that was a Millennium Restrict. But, you know, I mean, overall, it's a good one. I got the Ancient Gear Fusion, the Rainbow Guard. I got Millennium Fusionist, or whatever it's called, Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. Good shit. Good shit. Even got a good super rare, the Rainbow Overdragon's nice. Good ass box. Literally, guys, my favorite Duelist pack so far, or Legendary Duelist, they call them now. It's by far my favorite because it's got Pegasus on it, and it's all got, besides Weevil, I love Pegasus and I love Bandit Keith. So it's just a great box, great trip down memory lane. You even got Crowler on it, which I'm not sure what Crowler's supposed to be. Is that a man, woman, or something in between? I don't know. Maybe not even Crowler knows what's going on. No, I think Crowler was a guy because I don't know. Because he wanted to get kissed by the lunch lady, but he could be a really messed up looking lesbian. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. By the way, I like how this box's tagline has become legendary. I like that. That sounds good to me. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what you saw, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified instantaneously, the main man is back up to it again. Hit that bell icon for whom the bell tolls and be notified instantaneously that I am rocking and rolling, I am stinking and drinking, I am opening packs and being a fool. Every comment, like, and view I get tickles me pink. I really appreciate it. Shows me that you guys actually kind of care. And it's amazing that I can actually entertain you guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Wish me luck at the next regional I'm going to in Salem, Oregon. And then, of course, after that, I'm going to Nats in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I will catch you guys in a couple of days. Peace!